Hello, I am Neville Wolf, and this is my Google Pixel 2 XL analysis and review. Okay, now let's get started and talk about its design. It has the same trademark glass and window that we know and love from the original Pixel. It's an all-metal build covered with glossy premium plastic that feels really good on the white models and grippy sandstone feel for the black models. On the front, it has two front-firing stereo speakers that sound really good. The bezels here are a little bit bigger than on other phones, but they, to me, are the perfect size, so you don't accidentally touch the screen. The front glass has a smooth 3D curve that feels really good in the hand, and the screen slightly curves on the sides. The thickish side bezels with the rounded corners gives the front a balanced look. I mean, the first Pixel had an empty chin, so it's gonna have to deal with the bezels on a Pixel phone. Unfortunately, there is no headphone jack. The headphone jack is gone, but Google provides an adapter for your headphones. Now, this may seem insignificant,
but this is the best USB-C headphone dongle you can buy. Unlike other dongles that only work with the phone it came with, Google's dongle works with any USB-C device, even if that device already has a jack. I feel that Google only removed the jack because they needed to set a standard for other phone makers to make better adapters for the headphone jack. The only real problem with dongles is that you can lose them or leave them behind. That's why I recommend putting them on your in your earbud case, or just leaving them on your earbuds.
Now let's talk battery. The Pixel 2 XL has a 3500 mAh battery that will easily last an entire day. If you have light usage, the battery can last up to 2.5 days. The first few days for battery for me was terrible, but I began to notice that day by day it got better. Midday I was getting 30%, then 35%, then 40%, all the way to 60%, day by day for the first week. I don't know if Google is doing stuff with the battery like Huawei, but the battery life is amazing. Charging is super fast up to 70% and then it slows down. But if you need to top up and it only gets to 40 in the time that you have, that's plenty enough to last the rest of the day, especially if you turn battery saver on.
The screen is a 18 by 9, 6-inch POLED screen, and while watching 16 by 9 video on YouTube, the screen is 5.5 inches. Colors here are bland to my eye, so I have to have the saturated mode on mine turned on all the time. When the Pixel 2 XL came out, its screen was terrible, with issues like screen burn-in, image retention, black smear, black crush, light diffusion, and blue shift. So Google reacted with a free 2-year warranty to have the screen be replaced if you have any issues. They also fixed all the problems but one. The blue shift is unfortunately still here, but it's not that noticeable. It's worse on camera than it is in real life. And to be honest, there's only one true shortcoming of the screen, and that's its brightness. It just doesn't get bright enough. It's enough to see outside with your naked eye, but on camera you can't see it. And compared to a Samsung AMOLED screen, it doesn't look well. Updates. Something that you need to consider when buying a new Android phone is its updates. The Pixel phones, you get the latest updates straight from Google and monthly security patches that won't be months late, Samsung. Or your phone is lying to you that it's safe, ZTE. ActiveEdge is really easy, and squeezing the phone feels good, especially with some improved vibration motors. Always listening is creepy, but when it finds a song, it feels like magic. The assistant is very convenient, and its scenarios, especially the goodnight one, come in handy. Google Lens is not the best right now, but it's improving. AR stickers are really fun when you use them, but it's hard to remember to use them. The fingerprint sensor is fast to unlock, and the swipe down gesture is an easy way to get to your notifications. Finally, the always on display may not be customizable, but it's still very convenient, and a double tap wakes up the phone.
This phone is a champ when it comes to gaming. I know it's no Razer phone, but it's still really smooth with gaming and performance. And that's brought by the Snapdragon 835 with 4 GB of RAM and the Adreno 540 GPU. Because of them, the performance-demanding games run without a hitch.
Best for last, the camera. This one camera is still the best in the world on any phone. Yes, the P20 can take better photos, but it needs 3 cameras to beat the one on the Pixel 2 by just a bit. Photos from the Pixel 2 are stunning. Let's take a look at a few.
I just love taking photos with this phone. I took this picture and sent it to my friend who loves bridges, and he set it as his wallpaper. The picture was so good. The Pixel 2 not only has Google's best software stabilization, but also optical image stabilization. These together make pans and movements in a video really smooth. I love this camera and can't stop taking photos with it. I know you will too.
And with Google Photos, you can free up space when you need it.
I'm no phone reviewer with all the phones, so I can't tell you the difference between using one phone over another, but I can show you the difference between the size and design across all the current flagships. So here you go. Should you buy the Pixel 2 XL? If you're an iPhone user and looking to go to Android, there is no better phone for you than the Google Pixel 2 XL. If you are a Samsung user and you are used to premium build over clean software, then get the next Galaxy. When it comes down to it, Pixel is a word that invokes simplicity and echoes down to the use and nature of this phone, from the interface to the design and camera.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I just wanted to say thanks to all the people that had helped me with this video, and especially thanks to Sprint for letting me film in their store. I'm not a phone reviewer, so I'm going to link some of my favorite Pixel 2 videos in the description if you want more information about this phone. Thank you, and goodbye.